Alrighty, Rich. So, I'm wait till Dad gets here. We got some things we need to talk about. It's me and you because I'd like to say that I'm the fibber here and that I'm making up things and, all this other shit, Bubba. But I want you to think about that live that you did a week or so back. I want you to think about when you got called out on this, what you said. I want you to think about that because I don't know about tonight, but tomorrow there's going to be a live put out, a review live stream from me and Dad from that day. You can mark it private all you want. We both know I have receipts. You plainly state in that video that you don't have a van at all, that you only have a Jeep.
Listen, man, here's the problem, Rich. That's why I will never let you let go until you're done. You know what I mean? Which it'll never happen, so I'll just stay on you forever. It's no big deal. You're a bad person, you're a liar. You're a natural born. Instead of just owning the shit and being like, either A, I'm a grown man, fuck you, I don't have to explain where I work to anybody. Or B, just owning the shit. Everybody that knows you, Rich, knows that if you bought a Cassidy Transit van, you'd be bragging about that shit when you bought it. You'd be bragging about it and showing it off.
And think about why would you in the live you did today, you fucking backstep yourself. You're like, well, my Jeep battery's dead. I got to get a jump. Well, if you had another vehicle there, like your Cassidy Transit van that you could just drive whenever, why would you drive it? Why would you need your van or your Jeep? I mean, you have a van. Remember?
You wasn't talking about his battery and his car was dead.
Yeah,
it's his Jeep or his car.
It's Jeep.
You bet goes. You've never mentioned buying a Cassidy Transit van. And if you hold on, and another thing, even if you did, they would want that decal off the door before you drove it. They're not gonna. That's anybody that sells a fucking vehicle. The decal would come off the door.
Look at cop cars. Look at actual retired school buses.
There is no way you bought a Cassidy Transit van months ago and didn't brag about it, didn't talk about it, didn't do nothing. You're a bragger.
Well, think about school bus. Think about Chris's bus that he out there. It still didn't have the logo from the school print on the side of it. It was retired.
Some friendly advice, Rich, that might help you save what you got left. When somebody comes at you like that, say, fuck you, it don't matter what I got, or what I'm doing, or what I'm driving. Stop making up lies. You're not good at lying. You are a bad liar.
Oh,
and a bad person.
Just like, since I got Dad here, Dad can discuss this real quick. Rich likes to say you don't, heart attacks, not everybody gets a nitro.
You are fucking out of your fucking mind, dude. So explain to the world this, Rich. If people have heart attack, don't get nitro instantly. Why? Nitro's the only thing that can save your life when you're having a heart attack. So if you've already had a heart attack, you are not leaving the hospital or the doctor's office without a script for nitro. Period.
Because his doctor didn't give him nitro, so therefore not everybody gets high.
He's the same ass clown that said he got a stent while he was standing up wide awake. But you're awake when I was awake when I got my stent, but they went in my calf and I was laying down and had to lay still. When they actually got the stent where it was and they put the stent in, opened it up, did whatever they did, it felt like my chest filled up full of air, and I went to rear up, and that doctor put his hand on my chest and shoved me back in the bed and said, "No, don't move. Do not move."
They'll tear you open.
Because it felt like my whole chest was filling full of air again. And what it was is, it was that artery that was opening up and letting the blood flow back there. I could feel it. It felt like air.
So we're going to move cars, but I want to say this, hey, Rich. Got you again, bitch. You can mark them private. I screen record every live you do. Same with Barry. Same with everybody.
You want to address that dipshit saying that he can get this right here done with that one side or whatever?
Do what?
That one where he said you can get him for whatever copyright shit?
Oh, yeah. So, Rich, one of these new people that's watching your channel go, get this deep, whatever the fuck. Well, I want you to Google that, Rich. First of all, you don't have copyrights, but even if you did, the law plainly states in there that once I put my commentary on it, which you can call it review, my channel review, a commentary channel. Once you put commentary on it or a review on it, it's no longer technically your content. Technically, it's my spin on your content, which is fair game.
Well, I challenge anybody watching this. Point out somebody that we come at on this channel that don't deserve it, that hasn't done something to deserve it. Name any innocent person we've tried to bully, any just dingy, silly person that we pick on just because they're dingy and silly. We haven't fucked with anybody that hasn't fucked with us first and don't deserve it.
Hey, Dad, can I get a high five? Because guess who's finally gone? We finally admitted that they're gone off here.
Who's that?
Brian. He hasn't posted a video in 10 days.
Oh, he'll be back. I mean, people like Brian, people like Barry, people like Rich, they need this shit. They need that attention, man. They need the validation. I mean, because without YouTube, especially for somebody like Rich and Brian, their lives are shit. I mean, what do they have? They sat alone, Brian sits alone in his little shitty-ass apartment, thinking up stories he can tell to try to get people to fucking pay him attention because he's like invisible to everybody around him.
Well, somebody like Rich, though, I mean, he's in 55 years, Richard, you're 55, right? In 55 years, you've never amounted to anything in life. From a father, from a car builder, from
just a decent one woman, dude. One woman, and you married a woman, the first woman you slept with. God damn,
dumbass.
You couldn't even hold that shit down.
So, Richie Rich, I gotta move this and I can get that charger moved in here. Well, Dad's gotta move this and get that charger moved in here so I can get my car on the road. You know, that car hasn't been on the road since 2010, but it's gonna be on the road sooner than your 57 was. So, ta-ta. See you later, bitch.